Hi, good morning. How are you guys doing? It's a wonderful day in SkitLanta. It's a wonderful day in SkitLanta. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Sharon Review. Oh my goodness. Hi, dear Margaret. How are you doing? Yes. So I see that. Do you think Wayne is a simp, Margaret? Do you believe Wayne is a simp? Wayne, Len, Lauren, is Rolls Roy. Good morning, dear Robin. Good morning. Happy Sunday morning to you guys. Happy Sunday morning to you. How are you doing, Robin? Welcome in to Sharon Review. Yes. Well, my lovelies, it's a beautiful day. Well, it is still a little bit cloudy out. I don't see any sun. I put my laundry in. I relax. And I said, okay, let's take a breather. Just a couple hours from the skit. Oh my goodness. Good morning, Belinda. Just waiting for a few of you ladies to come on in. And guys, come on in. Yes. Hi, dear Lily. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How is your Sunday morning going? Mm. Okay, so who thinks Wayne is a simp? Do you think Lauren is going to be Wayne's karma? Well, do you guys believe Lauren will be Wayne's karma? Or I'm waiting. Will she be karma? Hmm. Can you put it in the chat? Let's see what you guys are saying. Just lotion up these dry fingers. Wash my hands so often it gets so dry. All right, guys. So I see that Lauren pull up the Delicia in the red rose. Red. I can't even tell what color that is, but it's pretty. It is pretty. And let me just put her on the screen here.
Come up off my.
All right. And let me adjust myself on the screen. And then we're going to speak on it. I don't think I like that one. Maybe this one. All right. So let me just put it back. Yes, there she is. I like that pose. That's a really nice model pose there. Remember when Delicia came into town and Shayla decided that, not Shayla, it was Wayne. Wayne saw her and Wayne take a liking to her because of her aesthetic. You know what I mean? People just like what they see. You know, she's a beautiful girl. She's shaped beautifully, speak well. You know what I mean? And then because of Shayla jealousy, I think, I don't know if it's jealousy, I should say, but she let Delicia know, say, look here, Wayne play with women, so you don't want none of that. Right? So Tamara, Wayne was by them again, and Delicia keep on saying no, no, no to Wayne. So Wayne, Iman, and Delicia went out to dinner, right? But nothing become of that relationship because Shayla cut that down. Do you guys think Delicia play with Iman because of the getting back at Shayla because of she thinks Shayla stop her bag with Wayne? The reason why I'm asking you guys these questions is because when she saw the ride there, she come and says to Lauren, this is more my speed. You know what I mean? She leaned back on the car and said, my goodness. So this is why I'm asking you guys these hard questions. Do you believe Delicia is jealous low down jealous of Lauren because here she says, this is more my speed. All right. And then Robin says here, Shayla is jealous, but you can't win when you play dirty. Exactly right, Robin. You're absolutely right. Welcome to Sharon Reviews. The first time I'm seeing you here, Robin. Welcome. Hi, dear Angela C. How you doing? Yes, we were over at Onyx this morning. Yes, I take a little break from coming on early, and then welcome in and thing there, Angela C. And let me just pin that comment right there. Okay. Okay. So let's get back into that. I try multitasking and speaking at the same time, but I can't. I always have to stop. Hi, dear Twala. Welcome in. Welcome in, dear Tina Young. And welcome in, Robin and Belinda, Lily, and Margaret. All right, guys. So I like and share. Oh, thank you, my darling Twyla. Very nice. Thank you, darling. Well appreciate. Okay, so Tina says we have 9 watching, 9 likes and 17 watching. Okay, that's okay. It will come. All right. So thank you guys for hitting the like button. Thank you, moderators, and then on chat family. And just remember, as anybody enter the room or come out of the bushes, just remember to hit the like button. Okay, so Lily says, good morning, Tina. Michael says, good morning, Sharon. Good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? Okay. And Belinda says, I thank Wayne. You think Wayne is, okay, let me just put it on the screen there. So Belinda says, I think you mean think, Wayne using Lauren to get Delicia because Delicia no men like in her life. Wayne is using Lauren to think he's hurting Delicia and she didn't want him. It's not like Delicia didn't want him, no, Belinda. She actually wanted him, but Shayla told her, don't get involved in that mess because he doesn't, he just love them and leave them. You know what I mean? All right. So thank you, dear. So Angela is saying, blessed Sunday morning, Sharon and Doggy. Yeah, she's good. Oh, she was actually dying, but thank God I got her in the bed soon enough and she's good as new. She can jump up and she looking good. All right. Thank you. My granddoggy is doing very, very well. She said to thank you to Angela C. It may sound crazy, but I hope Wayne and Lauren fall for each other and no games. I like that. She already fallen. I think actually, Lily, that Lauren already fallen for him. Now here she says she dressed like a wife and he gave her the car. Pity she doesn't know that says Wayne don't really worship material things. It's just things that he can afford for his lifestyle and his family. Good morning, dear Michael. Okay. Welcome in, everyone. And Angela C is telling you to hit the like button. You just press the like button. All right, my lovelies. And Tina says, please support by pushing the like button. Thanks. All right. Thank you, dear ladies. Well done. EP says, Tamara needs to leave this group of gold diggers alone. That's an excellent idea, dear EP. But remember what she said. I think it was to Shayla. I'm not sure. Remember who she said it to. But when you're into that lifestyle, you only go higher. She's not going to go. Yeah, Shayla. She told that to Shayla. You can't go backwards, so she have to go forward. So I guess we have to welcome Tamara to the gold digging team. Oh God. Oh Lord. I'm hurting my chest already with laughing. Poor EP. Oh my goodness. And then Patsy says, happy Sunday, everyone. Welcome in, Patsy. Nice to see you here also. Sabrina, good morning, beautiful. And Lily says, happy Sunday. Twyla says, Misery Love Company. Shayla is trying to get Tamara started on some crap with Wayne and Delicia. Yep, she's going to. Yes, yes, yes. Well said, dear Twyla. And happy Sunday, Patsy. All right, so Angela C said Delicia has been the only female that's rejected Wayne. She listens to Shayla. Yep, that is why I think, come to think of it now, Angela C, maybe she will be the next in line, but then again, his friend is dealing with her. But let's see what happens. This is SkitLanta. Nobody has no loyalty to no one. That's what I realize. So anything is possible when it comes to people in SkitLanta. You know, we do the review on these skits, and we all, it's like it's now. I'm taking it as a mini soap opera. You know what I mean? A very mini soap opera that keep on going, continuing with the mess. All you know what I mean. So it is what it is. All right. So good morning, ear Eklund. Grand rising, my darling. How is my little baby girl? Mm-hmm. Eklund says I'm laughing at this new skit that just dropped. Which new skit just dropped, my darling? Okay, so before me go look on a new skit, I would like to put the link in the chat for you guys because I need to show how she's speaking to Lauren. All right, so copy that link and have it ready for you guys. All right, so back to this. So I'm putting the link in the chat. I'm aware a lot of you guys maybe watched it already, but just in case, you can go back to see if you can pick out any nuggets from this thing here. So as you see, Delicia is modeling, she leading. That's a really nice pose. I love that pose. I love the dress she's wearing. And Sharon is in a
Come up off my man's car. Girl, look at this carpet. It's so plush. Okay, so only thing you're missing is a chauffeur. Off my man's car.
Okay. So this is, so you see, everybody was thinking that Delicia is not like Lauren, but they're all birds of a feather that flocks together. Every single one of them. Humphrey says hello. Good, welcome in Humphrey. Welcome in Arrow. And then Twyla says, why is Tamara acting so bothered by what Wayne does? It's not her business. Get over it already. Exactly. Oh, so there's a skit drop with Tamara. Oh, Lordy Lord. Are you guys putting me on my P's and Q's? Okay, Eklund says, Shayla and Tamara saw Delicia in Wayne's car and they think she's messing with Wayne. LOL. Can't wait for the reality to it, Shayla. Boy, they should. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. I don't want to call Poppy out at all. So let the Poppy sit for later. All right, Miss Poppy. She's a joker. So we'll see what happens. Well said there, Eklund. All right. So let's see what else Miss Delicia have to say here.
Oh, look at this carpet.
Oh, we already played that part. All right, hold on. I just want you guys to see Lauren's face.
Okay, can you, I just got the car. You let me just drive it today, like.
You know what I don't like with these girls? They're so catty and petty. When Iman bought Delicia her car, didn't Lauren was the first person who gets to drive Delicia car? So what's the big deal now with Wayne and with Wayne Rose? You know what I mean? Because let me just remove that from here. Because she was the first one, and Delicia was not in her feelings to say, no, I don't want you to drive my brand new car that my man get me. And look at this. She couldn't even, Lauren couldn't even find. She doesn't know how to open the car, truly. I know Delicia.
It's right. Just use the key because I don't know. Okay.
But you know where I want to show you guys? this part here. I wonder if we did. Okay, so Delicia is feeling herself in the car there. You know what I mean? Let's play that.
Oh,
Like a
girl.
dream.
I'm nervous with this white interior.
Okay, so I won't play anymore. You guys already have the link in the thing there. So now let's get back into that video. When Lauren, I think Lauren told Delicia to go get her purse, right? Get her and her pocketbook. So she went to get her bag. And guess what happened? When Delicia said to her, "Oh my goodness, you're gonna be driving me around in town in this, you're gonna be my chauffeur all day. You should see the look Lauren gave her, says this friendship between these two. I have to go call them frenemy because I don't think they're my best friend because there's a lot of things going on that with Lauren that Delicia doesn't like, and there's a lot of things Lauren doesn't like about Delicia because she don't think that she's her girl. You know what I mean? She not behaving the way that she used to behave. You know what I mean? So that is what it is. All right. And I can see the jealousy just seeping out deep down. I think, in my opinion, humble opinion, is that Delicia wish that was her. So let's see what you guys think. Margaret says maybe Tamara is a gold digger. Maybe the opportunity just needed to present itself for her real self to come out. Good point there, Margaret. I like that. Yes, really like that. Shayla started in trouble without all of the details. Oh my goodness. So you're telling me that our Shayla saw them in, did they drive by Shayla house just to let Shayla see, and Tamara sees that she is in Wayne's car? That's what you guys are telling me right now? My goodness. Oh, they're on Instagram. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let I tell you, let's the shenanigans begins because we're here for it, aren't we, chat? We're here for the rest. Why they don't just rip the band-aid off quickly for Shayla? Why don't they not rip the band-aid off? Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see what you guys are saying again. So Tina is saying, please subscribe to Sharon Record Review. Okay, so let me see here. Are you guys ready for the shenanigans that's about to explode? Oh my goodness. So we're gonna pull this question, okay? Oh my goodness, goodness gracious. I don't know why they take why Tamara becomes Shayla friend. I honestly don't know why. And let me just, I think it is this one. Okay. I'm moving between screens, so that is why sometimes it's a delay base here. All right, so I put something there for you guys to poll. Should I double check that? All right. So let me see what you guys are talking about. Make sure my phone is on silence. I just want to be able to see what's going on. And Sabrina says, I be on Fashion Nova or area looking for the Delicia outfit. Maybe it's a BC, there is a fashion house that I remember. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe they will have that outfit. BRB, yeah. Okay, and Era says, Tina, please forget about tomorrow. We need to put Wayne and Anthony in your basement. Those two need their brains to be reset. Why do we need the brains to reset? The brain is fine. We don't need the brains to reset. Robin says, what Lauren don't know if Wayne could get Amber back. she would be history. What Lauren don't know, Wayne could get Lauren Amber back. That if so Robin, that's true. If Amber really goes back to Wayne, if Amber says yes to Wayne, trust me, Lauren would be history. But I don't think Amber will be going back. She knows how to be treated. Tamara, is that what I'm thinking? Oh, Tamara is shocked, guys. She can't believe what she's seen. Okay. That's welcoming that. So let me see what Lauren don't know. Okay, so Twyla says, no front be good. These people in Skitland don't deserve it. LOL. I know it. And happy Sunday, Error is saying to that Willie. Welcoming that Willie. And that says new skit Tamira thinks Delicia riding with Wayne in Israel's. Oh my goodness. Yes, I see. No, she thinks, but why is she feeling away? Oh Lord, ever since she moved in with Shayla, Tamara has lost her cotton picking mind. I just have to call a spade a spade. You're broken up. It looks like we have two delusional female living together. Shayla crazy is rubbing off on Tamara. Seriously, look at Tamara. Because she's trying to think. Oh, so who is driving the car? Delicia driving Wayne's car or Lauren driving Wayne's car? That is just ridiculous if you ask me. Oh, Lordy Lord, let's see. And then EP said, I just don't understand how people think that Tamira shouldn't feel a way about Wayne is moving. He's doing it in her face with women she's going to be working with. That's messy. I don't see what anyone say. I don't. I'm trying to remember what the C would stand for. Anyway, I can't think right now, EP. And then Twilight says, but yeah, she'll be in her feelings, but the man broke up with you, so if the man, you'll feel away, but not make it become your old world, EP. The man broke up with you just like, oh, E-man break up with Shayla, and she said she's going to do something to herself. She's quite alive to me. Nothing, I don't see not a darn thing wrong with Shayla. Shayla seems fine. Yeah, she seems fine to me. Yes. Let me see how long ago they dropped it. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Tamara is in her feelings, so this is the link for the next skit that dropped, right? All right. So let me ask you the chat something. If somebody break up with you, would you still want to be around them by going to the house to pick up the daughter, although your promise says you're going to continue taking her to dance class and so forth like that? You could meet her at her mom's house and pick her up. You don't have to go to Wayne's house, right? I'm just asking a hypothetical question here now about what Tamara is doing. If you were her in real life, would you still harbor? Yes, you'll be in your feelings, but if it's done, it's done. Would you still want to hang on, even if you see picture on Instagram or social media? Would you guys care? He moves on, you move on. Somebody redeems the child. I don't even know if it's anyway. Eklund says, somebody please tell Delicia. Please tell Shayla that Delicia is messing with Iman. All right. Let me and you do it. Evelyn. Eklund. Hi Shayla, this is Sharon review on the chat family. You know what? Delicia is actually messing with Iman, so get over it. Go pester Anthony Dalton. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we have 19 likes, 27. We have 27 watching. Please hit and get the likes up. Okay. So Ipe said it is messy, but Wayne's not her ex-husband. They are done. You hear that, Shayla? Tamara? It's over. Over. Move on, girl. There is somebody out there for you, Tamara. You don't need that. You do not need that. So I put the link in the chat for you for the skit that drop. a few minutes ago. We need to review it, but let's see. And then Robin says, Wayne deals with Lauren because he knows she's more about money that love than love, and he can easily get rid of her. Okay, I like that. Thank you, Robin. That's a good take. I appreciate that. And then Sabrina says, Eklund, I still trying to find that white shorts set Delicia had on the other day. Okay, maybe we should go on her page and ask her where she shop. And then Angela C says, Lauren did not like being referred to as a chauffeur. No, she did not. I saw that. Look, I think they're gonna have a fallout sooner than later between Lauren and Delicia. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks. And then we have these says Shayla saw them on IG. So I mean to tell me said Shayla is stalking every single one of our friends them to see what they're doing. Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she need to go get herself a life, seriously. And then Eklund says, see, Shayla was serious about hurting herself last night. Anyway, she wasn't serious about hurting herself. Anyway, let's keep on watching. Exactly, Eklund. I'm happy that I fell asleep when that skit dropped because seriously, that was too much. When I saw it this morning, I said, Delicia definitely need to call her mom or they need to have her just send someone. Can you send someone to the house says a friend of yours is threatening to harm herself for them to get a wellness check? But even if the people then come for a wellness check, Shayla seemed perfectly fine this morning to me. There's nothing wrong with her. Lee says, why was Delicia against Lauren and Wayne, but now is in favor of the material things and in her lifestyle? My question, Lee. Birds of a feather flock together. A lot of people used to say Delicia is not like her friend circle, but she is. And Lauren was training her how to take a bag from a man. Yes, and they're all the same. They're all the same. So she was against that, but now she's all for that because you know why? Iman put his foot down with Shayla. And you know what, guys? We have to give Iman a round of applause for that activist, that last acting session there. Then he told Shayla, put your son first before a man. And she said, no, I will give you sons. And he says, no, you need to put your child first. What your son is gonna grow up, and when he grows up, do you when he tells a woman like you, he's done? Don't you want your son to listen? All right, well said, dear Iman. I love that part. He is done. I don't think he's even going that. Yes, mom. When Shayla says it's Birkin, I guess Iman outgrow that Birkin. Okay, but let's see. And Twyla says, I don't think of Tamara as a gold digger, lol. I just think Wayne got her used to something she never had. I know she wants it. Well, Tamara was never a gold digger, but she told Shayla asked her a question, and she said to Shayla, when you taste a lifestyle, you're not going to want to go backwards. You just want to go forward. So I guess anybody she's going to speak in this, get in a relationship with in the future, that person have to have it because she doesn't want to be struggling. She enjoy that lifestyle. And who can fault her for that, right? And then Dee says, they don't know that Lauren is driving it. Time chat. Time that Wayne and Lauren came clean about their relationship. All right, Dee. Yes, I totally agree with that. Wayne should actually come clean, but remember, Wayne says they're not in a relationship, they're in a situationship. Yeah, I think that's what he says. And he's married to the game, and she's pretending like, yeah, she's alpha married to the game, since as Tamara didn't like it when he says she is married to the game. See, so, I dear see, welcome in D also. All right, so EP says, it doesn't matter that they wasn't married. I think it's crazy for Wayne to expect her not to be in her feelings when he's playing in her face. You have a good point there, for real. Yeah, I do get it. She's gonna be in her feelings, but what I need Tamara to do is don't show it, and don't let Shayla encourages the slackness. It's over. It's over. Get over it. Delicia is jealous. Oh, definitely Nancy. She's jealous of and then of Delicia. Of Lauren. I'm always getting the name mixed up. Tina says, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Tina. And then hi dear Bestie. Hello, Bestie. Hi, darling. Oh my goodness, you had a fabulous time. I see it there. You were having a ball yesterday, Nancy. Oh my goodness, and the food looked delicious. Mmm. Oh my goodness, it made my mouth run water when I saw those pics. And then Margaret says, I'm happy that you enjoy yourself. We have one life to live, and we just have to live and enjoy. All right, so Margaret says there, people move on. They have the right to move on with the person of their choice. Definitely, they do have a right to do that. Well, says there, Margaret. But when somebody dump you, get your dignity. Wallow in self pity in the privacy of your home, and then you lift yourself up. Even it's gonna take a while. I know it may sound easy, but it's not. But don't make them see you sweat. If you have to go in the bathroom, go in there and cry if you want to. If you're out in public, don't show it. When you go up there, you can break down until eventually it takes day by day till that earth goes away. You know what I mean? Yes. Nancy said Delicia is envious and jealous of Lauren, definitely. And that's not a good thing. And in my opinion, guys, with Delicia right now, she was sitting on the counter there listening to how Iman was handling business with Shayla. In my book, I think she should have just excused herself out of that situation. But she was actually enjoying the fact, I think she was turned on by the fact that Iman dumped Shayla, and she was privy to hear how unrealistic or crazy Shayla was acting out. You know what I mean? And then she's pretending like, oh, here we go again, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like says, if that was her, she would be in her feelings. Yeah, Shayla is in her feelings. This man promised her the world. He just told a few weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, tell Anthony that's look here. Yeah, Shayla is good. I got her. You don't need to send her no flowers. You don't need to do nothing about Shayla. She's good here. And now he has a newborn. And what he does, I guess he doesn't want that money. He can't stretch any more money over to Shayla anymore. So he says, you know what? I know Delicia. I want Delicia because I could take Delicia on the red carpet. I can take her out, as you hear him says. But Shayla, he can't, because if anybody come near him, Shayla gonna be screaming and act a fool. And I think that's why he says, let me just end this nonsense right now. And I think that's what he did. He just severed the ties from Shayla. All right. And right now, I know I'm just going to see if I can just show a small piece of that video because we're reviewing it, right? We are reviewing it. Let me just get it ready here for you. And let me just see here. Mm-hmm. All right, I already give you guys the skit, the link in the chat there for you guys to go on Kountry Wayne and watch the full episode of it. All right. So we have the skit there, and I just want you guys to just take a look.
Friends with Delicia. She's in Wayne's Rolls Royce right now, and she got the nerve to post this in her close friends. Like, she really is playing in your face. And I'm sorry, Delicia is my friend, but I can't support this. And why would
All right. So I just wanted you guys to be able to see. I want you guys to be able to see Tamara face, but I just need to get back Tamara face on the screen. Yeah, it's going back. And I need you guys to take a look at Tamara. She's hurting, and a lot of people not understanding that part. So we'll just put Tamara here, right? And you guys can see the hurt on her face. Mm-hmm. All right, so there is Tim Tim. She is really hurting right now. And I just want you guys to take a good look at her face. All right, so you guys have the link to watch the whole episode on Kountry Wayne YouTube channel there. All right, so and Nancy says put Wayne, Anthony, Ben, and Darren in the basement. Yes, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. All right, so EP says I agree, but Tamara was warned about how Wayne moved. She shouldn't let it affect her. Yes, I guess she's not learning. She was warned by Mike and Amber, and she didn't take, and even Wayne, and she didn't listen. She have Shayla too much in her ear like that. So of course, that was just too much for Tamara. You know what I mean? All right. So should we poll this? I'm gonna poll this for you guys. Let me just end that poll, and you guys says 94% there. All right. So I'm gonna. Should Tamara still have feelings for Wayne? Mm. All right, so we're gonna poll this question. Or I should have said, do you believe Tamara still has feelings for Wayne? That's why it's bothering her. Oh yeah, that's the name of the company. BCGB. Yeah, that's the name of the company. Yeah. That is it. Thank you, dear Sabrina. Yeah, BCBG. Yeah, that's the company. Is that what you're talking about, Sharon? Does wear I and designer clothes? Yes, Sabrina. Yeah, that's the company. We did have that company here in Canada in a store that I was working. Yeah. So and the clothes, I'm not sure if they're still here, but I'll double check. And then EP said Eklund says exactly. Tamara shouldn't be in her feelings. Girls, you are the ex. Exactly. She should just move on. Just move on. That's what I'm saying. All right. So, guys, I'm going to put the link in the chat here now for any one of you guys want to come up and express your opinion on what's going on between Lauren, Delicia, and Shayla and Tamara here. Because as you can see, Tamara is really in her feelings. So the link. Did I place the link in the chat? Let me see. Yes, the link is in the chat for you guys to come up. Anyone can come up and we can speak on it. You can be my co-host or my guest. Eklund says, in YouTube, I saw it on Sabrina. Oh, okay. That dress is really pretty. Yeah, and Lee says, Lauren time is coming as well. Nothing lasts for exactly. So with Lauren sitting there on the table, on the counter, listening, the same way how he dumps Shayla and has no regret before he was trying to pacify her. You know what I mean? To say, well, it is what it is. You know what I mean? he was just trying to soothe her, and I know I click on Eklund. Hi there, Eklund. Welcome in. Good morning.
Good
How you doing?
morning. I'm doing okay.
Hold on. Let me just remove something from. Let me just
Can you
edit.
hear me?
Yeah, man. We're all hearing you.
Okay. Cool.
Hold on. Let me stop sharing that, and then my screen disappear from me. Hold on.
So yeah, hope everybody is having a wonderful Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Sharon,
Mm-hmm.
I when Shayla came by Delicia the other day
Mm-hmm.
and she was comforting about Iman and they were sitting down in front of Delicia's house.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla told Delicia she loves her home and how her neighbors are close by, but
Mm-hmm.
they are unable to hear what's going on at her house.
Mm-hmm.
I took that to mean like Shayla knew about Delicia and Iman and she was planning to do Delicia something and her neighbors wouldn't be able to hear.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently it looks like I've been wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla really is clueless when it comes to Delicia and Iman.
Yes.
So
And that's
Shayla
what
can
I'm
see the
saying.
same pattern. The exact way she treated Amber is exactly
Mm-hmm.
how Delicia is treating her.
Yeah.
That that's mind boggling to me. And it's funny that Shayla is so convinced because she saw Delicia posting a picture that she's in Wayne's car that Delicia is messing with Wayne. Why that was the first conclusion? I'm like, you know Lauren is going behind Wayne. So it wouldn't come to her mind that maybe Delicia is with Lauren in Wayne's car. Why is she thinking that Wayne is chauffeuring Delicia? Now, another thought just came to my mind as I'm saying this.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla is trying her best to be delusional and to be in denial of the possibility that Delicia is messing with Iman.
Mm-hmm.
That is why she's put in her mind that Wayne is the one driving
Mm.
Delicia. Someone with common sense, the first thought that would come in their mind is Delicia and Lauren are friends. Lauren
Mm-hmm.
has Wayne's car because Lauren just had the G Wagon some weeks back.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe Shayla has an inkling that there's a possibility that Delicia and Iman are together and she doesn't want to accept it. So she's literally in denial.
I don't think, to all we know how the Shayla character is. Anyhow, Shayla knows that Delicia is messing with Iman. Trust me, she would not be keeping that quiet. She would not push that to the back of her mind, because when Onipat told her about
Mm-hmm.
what Amber says she don't want her there. And then Onipat says, please do not let Amber know that I told you. They did that for a reason, because they know a lot of commentators are saying that Shayla knows.
Mm-hmm.
Shayla doesn't know. Shayla does not know. That is why it's gonna hit her so hard when she actually caught them together. And you know what I mean? But if she do see um Iman with Delicia, this is my opinion. They have a good
Mm-hmm.
couple story already. Says Delicia is a stylist. But
Mm-hmm.
this is why I said Shayla needs to be the one to caught them in the act. That way there is no explanation. Because if he
Mm-hmm.
takes Delicia out in public, it can explain away. They already have the
I
covering.
agree. I agree.
Um, exactly. So this is why I keep on
Mm-hmm.
telling everybody. That's my opinion, and I'm not gonna stop
Mm-hmm.
saying Shayla needs to
100%.
caught them in the act. When they're in the act, then there won't be no explaining. She will have. Shayla is a person. She
Mm-hmm.
see it to believe it. So I
I
would love.
also think like I think that she has been connecting the dots for a while, but she's so embarrassed at the thought or the idea that it could be true.
Nope,
So
she
she's
hasn't
just
been
waiting.
connected. At first,
But then what was her reason? Okay.
sorry to cut you off.
Okay.
At first, I thought Shayla knows because remember,
Mm-hmm.
she dropped off Kai and then she came back to the house. Iman bathed already. Delicia was upstairs. Remember, him just finished with Delicia upstairs. She was out and she came in and she said to Iman, "You showered?" And then she was looking like says she onto something, but she threw it out of her head. She think of it and she said no. That Delicia wouldn't do me like that. So she just threw it out her head. And this is why I said if she caught them in the bed together, then there is no explanation. They won't be able to explain that away. Go ahead, Edwin. Sorry to cut you off.
Can you hear me? Because I
Yeah, I
saw
can
it
hear.
dropped a while ago. Okay. What I'm saying is why I say that she's like embarrassed because
Mm,
she remembered what she did to Amber. And the thought of it actually happening to her will be embarrassing and it will really break her down. And she's like, on the back of her mind, her woman intuition is telling her this is what it is. But it's like
mm,
she's battling because remember, when she was in middle school,
mm,
Delicia was the one who defended her to those bullies and everything else that has been that was happening to her at that time. And when since Delicia has been back in the picture, Delicia actually checked Anthony for Shayla. You remember that?
yeah.
And she used to check Iman as well before she and Iman had anything going on. So I literally feel like she has an inkling, but she's in denial. The reason why I'm saying this is the skit free like last week's skit when Delicia was at her home, right? She asked
Mm,
Delicia why you're interested in basketball all of a sudden. And
mm,
Delicia tell her, no, I've been pro sports since I was a little kid. I've been in basketball. I'm a professional boxer, etc. So I
mm,
believe she's connecting the dots. And the other thing is, I believe she saw that Lakers game. Why I'm saying
mm.
this? Skits before that. Remember, she was talking to Delicia
Maybe replace onto something.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
speaking to Delicia or Tamara over the phone, and she told them when they asked her what she was doing, she said she's checking out on Iman's games because he likes to quiz her. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
He likes to quiz her about the game for him to know if she's paying attention to his work. So I believe strongly that she saw that game. She saw
Mm-hmm.
them. But remember, Delicia called her before and told her that Iman asked her last minute to dress him for the game. So
Yeah.
she maybe just rule it out. But there's
Mm,
no way that Shayla is putting two and two together. But I literally believe she's living in denial. She
mm,
doesn't want to accept it. Because Sharon, why I'm asking that question, right? If you know that Lauren is messing with Wayne and Lauren is Delicia's friend, from the
mm,
time you see Delicia in Wayne's car on the passenger seat, the
mm.
first thought would be she's with Lauren.
Exactly.
But she'd make it to be like she's with Wayne because she doesn't want to accept the fact. So telling herself that that Delicia is with Wayne will
Mm-hmm.
cut out her thoughts of Delicia is with Iman. You get what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
she has a battling of the mind right now.
Yeah.
One side of her brain is telling her Delicia is with Iman. The other side of her
Mm-hmm.
brain is telling her, no, Delicia wouldn't do that to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So putting her mind on somebody else will distract her from believing that Delicia and Iman are together. That's how I see it though. And also, Shayla is also territorial with her friendships and her relationships. So she wants to destroy whatever relationship Tamara has with Delicia. You understand? So
Oh.
she's planting this in Tamara's head. Yeah, that's what she tried to do the same thing with Amber when Brittany came
Mm.
around. She's very territorial. She didn't
Mm.
like the fact that Brittany was Amber's best friend. That's why they
Yeah.
couldn't see eye to eye in the beginning.
Yes, yes,
You have
yes.
to remember that about
Yes, I
Shayla.
remember
She's
that.
territorial. Yeah.
Yeah.
She and Anthony are two peas in a pod. They are both territorial. I've never
Mm.
seen that side in Amber though. Like Amber is open to her friends having other friends. She has never been like, hey, you cannot be my friend and having other friends. You get me? But Shayla
Yeah.
and Anthony both have that trait. They both have that trait.
Yeah, they do. And absolutely well said here, Eklund. And Twyla says here, Tamara should just leave the podcast because Wayne is gonna be Wayne and do as he pleases. And I think when she finds something, then she can leave the podcast because right now they're gonna be rubbing it in her face. And I find that Iman and Wayne are their artists. When they're done with you, they're done with you. It seems like. And
No,
then,
what that hurt me is how Iman just wants to just cut her off. He said just rip the band-aid. And I'm like, wow.
yep, he says, rip the band-aid off. And that's it.
Wow.
Well, he
But
tried
in
before, right? He tried for a long
yeah.
to soothe her,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not working. And this time, he say, you know what?
Yeah.
I have a new baby, a newborn. I don't want that crazy around. Maybe it's newborn, so maybe that's why him just rip it off. But what Delicia has to understand, the same way oh we can be so cold with Shayla, he can do the same to her also.
Yeah. But I
And
also liked what he told Shayla last night though.
yes,
Because
I love
somebody
that.
needed to tell her that she needs to put her energy into Kai.
Exactly, and she not. And Anthony needs to stop lying to Shayla. He needs to pull that band-aid, rip that band-aid off also. She's not a good mother. She is not a good mother. He needs to stop that nonsense. And Shayla needs to put all that energy into her son, not man,
100%.
and into herself, her son and herself.
And she
She is
needs to
her
stop
God.
using that suicide card. She needs to stop using that
Oh yeah, that's
card.
it.
That is
But you know what?
triggering.
That is triggering for sure because when I woke up and I saw that at 5 o'clock this morning, I said, "What?
Mm.
She's going to analyze," and I said, "Hmm." And then
You remember
as
what she did with
I go,
Anthony, right?
and I'm
She
here
did it
saying,
before.
I don't remember her doing it with Anthony. That
Yes,
she
she
was
did it
gonna
with
ask
Anthony.
herself.
When the results came out about the DNA test that Abby wasn't the father, she was embarrassed because everybody found out. You understand? Sheila is
Mm,
all about appearances. Believe it or not,
mm.
she really cares of how somebody thinks about her and her character.
Right now, I don't
So
think she cares because she's that crazy. I what I'm thinking,
I
Eklund, is
understand. I
I
get it.
don't
So
like the
what
fact
she
that
did
she
now,
used hard.
yeah,
Make a
she
lot
used
of
that
women.
card. She used that card, and that's how she
Okay.
ended up at the lake house with Anthony in the first place.
Oh, okay. I
He
got you.
brought
Oh,
her there for her to feel better about herself. Yeah,
okay. So she
that's when
thinks
Michelle saw them the first time there,
I got it.
and he threatened Michelle, and they left. That's what
Mm-hmm.
happened. He,
Okay. So
yeah, that's when
that's
Michelle
what she
saw
was
them.
able to convince him to take her to the lake house. Manipulation.
Yes,
Manipulation.
right.
What
So
you
she
call
saw
that
it worked for Anthony, so she thought she could have pulled that same card on Iman. But
no, he's done.
Wayne and them need to stop using that suicide card because that's a serious thing. That like
Yeah, it
they need
is.
to
It
put up a
is.
disclaimer or something because there are
Yeah, they
people
should
out
put
there who are really suffering and going through this, and you don't want anybody to discredit. You
what
understand?
somebody actually feel is true because
Exactly.
a lot of
Yeah.
female, a lot of people say they are going to do that. They cry wolf, and then when the
Right.
time comes for them to that they're really in distress, people don't believe them because they played that card before. Because as you can
Yeah.
see this morning, Shayla cried off to him and manipulate him, says she's gonna analyze herself. When this morning she's laughing and starting nonsense again for Tamara and to get back into that situation.
Yeah, but
Let me
Sharon,
deviate for a bit.
one
Have you
one more
ever seen?
observation. One more observation is I believe Sheila loves Anthony. She's not really into, she loves Iman, but she's in love with Anthony because her crash out from Anthony was different. Sheila was destroyed. You remember that? She was,
Mhm.
but you're not seeing her doing that with Iman. She's still looking good. She's still dressed good. She's,
Because she's still delusional, think that they're not broken up. Anytime you see when she finds out about Delicia and
oh,
Iman,
yes.
you're going to see it. Right now, she's still in La La Land, so you have to see
Yeah.
with Shayla right now, she's not. And that manipulation tactic did not work because she's not going to do that to herself. And we have, as female, we have to understand that we're not supposed to do something. It is actually teaching us, if you're not in distress, do not play that suicide card, because there's a lot of people out there that actually needs help, and if they're saying that,
Exactly.
other people will not believe another person would say that actually needed help. So our disclaimer is, anybody in the chat, is it 188? What's your guys' crisis line? I have to write that down. So whenever we are mentioned suicide or DV, we have that.
988, I heard Riri said last night. 988, I think. That's what Riri said last night.
Okay, so guys, anybody in the chat, please put it in the chat for me. And then also, I saw another skit this morning with Erica and that man.
Yes.
Remember, Erica go tell the man, says she's gonna be his woman. I did not watch that skit. I was saw the title, but this morning I
Yeah.
actually watched one. I watched two actually. When
Yeah.
he grabbed her face like that, so the assault is actually starting, and he grabbed her arm, and I'm here saying, and she's supposed to
Yes.
have nonsense. So why is she ignoring the red flag? You're telling me, says men is so scarce. They're showing us that men is so scared that the educated woman, she has her business. Maybe she didn't finish Harvard. Yes, a lot of people dropped out,
Mm.
but they do. She have a successful business. She's an independent woman. She want a
Yep.
man so badly that she's going to get a man that is showing her signs. He's telling her, is that you're here? You need to have your natural hair. I'll take you to do
Hmm.
this. I don't want you to dress that way. He likes what he saw, right? When he first saw her. And then now
Yeah.
he's trying to change her. So, oh, in God's name, Erica is gonna be this man woman. Now he's telling her he got her this Chanel shoes he got her. I'm not even know
Yes.
first there. And she says, oh, that mint green, I was looking for that. I'm wondering if you think she can't buy anything she wants for herself. Then he's gonna tell her that she have to lose weight. She can't eat this after she lose the weight. She can, them have to go to this gala, and after she lose that weight, he will
Yeah.
buy her the steak. Her leg is too big. So now
Mm.
he is what you call it there. He is
Body shaming.
yeah, body shaming her into thinking he is attacking her self-esteem. That's what I see.
100%. He's a narcissist.
Because he is
I'm
attacking her
sorry,
self
O'Neill. O'Neill, I
her
don't have a degree. I do not have a
mm,
degree, but I can, from experience, I know a narcissist. He's a
yes.
narcissist.
hmm And he is using what you call it there. He's body shaming her. She
Yes.
needs to watch what she eats.
Mm.
She has to. So I'm asking the question now. Is it is women out there so desperate for a man that they will pick up anything, even when they see the red flag, they will overlook the red flag and say, "Oh," she laugh it off and say, "Oh, you're if anything, you could be a comedian or whatever." That's what she's
Yes.
saying. So that
Sadly. There
just,
are women out there.
honestly,
There are
watching
women out there. Yeah.
in, that is very
That,
triggering to watch because they're
yes.
showing us the sign that they're teaching the woman them in real life says, look here, our guys, if you see somebody doing that to you and in a relation or you're getting to know someone and they're doing that, or
Yes.
don't get tied down into that. Don't get in a relationship with them. Don't marry somebody with like that. Because if you
Yes.
do marry them, they're gonna lock you in the house. Remember, Amber is saying, "Oh, everybody was saying that Anthony kidnapped Amber." Trust me, this man
Yes.
will definitely lock Erica in the house. I think she will not have a business because he said he's a millionaire, and she have never dated a millionaire before, and she have to get with the program, and she has to wear that to suit his mom, and it's like he's taking away her power from her, and that is ridiculous. So I watched those two skit that because I wanted to speak on it, and I think that's the only two skit I'm ever gonna watch again with Tamara, not Tamara, with Erica and Anna. That is just too much for me. That was too triggering. I just couldn't. I says no. That is. Mm-mm. And then with Shayla using that, that she's gonna do, let Iman see what she's gonna do. That is not good either. But they're just teaching us don't do that. If you are a female, don't get yourself that way. And if you're a male, just walk away. They're just teaching us to just walk away. So that's the lessons I'm learning right now.
Sharon.
Yes.
Sharon. A
Mm-hmm.
new skit just dropped. Tamara
Mm-hmm.
is calling Wayne to check him about Delicia in his car.
Well, you look at that and we can review it. Eklund,
I find Tamara is out of hands.
because Shayla is training her. She's sucking up
It's
Shayla
not
now.
only that though. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
Tamara messed up that relationship. Do you know why Wayne left Tamara? Yes, on
Mm-hmm.
one end it was because of Amber. But you know the
Mm-hmm.
other reason? Tamara kept comparing Wayne to D.
Mm.
Wayne didn't like that.
Okay. The reason
Tamara
why
wasn't done with D yet, so she shouldn't
mm,
have been with Wayne in the first place.
mm,
And you know, if D didn't cut her off, she would still be going back and forth from Wayne to D.
okay.
She did the same thing when she was dating the acting pastor. She did the same thing. The acting pastor, Anthony, she did the same thing. She was from him to D. Tamara needs healing. And she needs to understand that when a relationship is over, it's over. The person can do whatever they want to. And she
Mm-hmm.
needs to stop using his children to get to him. That's not going to
Mm-hmm.
work. I can understand she built a relationship with Melissa, but that popping up at Wayne's house, she needs to stop. Just bring
Mm-hmm.
Melissa to her mom's home. Bring her by Gina because you and Gina have,
That's what
have
I said
become
earlier.
cool.
She can pick her up from Gina's house. Hi,
Yes.
Sarah. How are you doing?
Anyway, Sharon,
How
I'm
are you?
dropping off.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy
Yes,
Sunday, Eklund.
why you jumping
Happy
off? Hold
Sunday.
on.
Uh, how are
Oh, you
you?
want me to stay on to tell you about the
Yes,
skit?
yes.
Okay,
I
one
wanted
minute.
to stay. I wanted to stay. Yeah. What you said, Aaron?
I said, Erica, sometimes I don't blame her. Erica really need a man in her life. The mistake she made was leaving DC. She would have just continued to manage DC. That is what I keep saying. Anything you have in your hand, keep it. Keep it with you. Adore it, no matter what. My husband, if I tell you people what my husband did to me, but today I'm the happiest woman on earth. You understand? Keep
Mm,
your home. I came out from a broken home. You understand? My father left my
yeah.
mother for his business. You understand? So I didn't want that for my children. That was why I fight for my marriage.
Mm,
In real life, Amber she's very old to be jumping from one man to another. Amber is 44 years old. I became a grandmother at the age of 46. I became a grandmother at the age of 46. Amber is no baby. Every time they will be saying Anthony was not there for her, sometimes I feel like vomiting. Is she a baby?
We're not talking about those couple
No,
right
but
now.
I don't want to put it. I don't want to put it in. We are talking about Erica. So
Yeah.
let me go back to Erica. Erica made a big mistake leaving DC.
Okay.
Look at now. She left Lawrence. You know, Mishana said one thing. He said, if you leave a man that you are with, you felt that man is not good. By the time you leave that man, you are going to be jumping from one man to another if you are not careful. Because that same thing you said the man you were with is lacking. The next man is also lacking. Dave, Lawrence, you can see what Lawrence did to Erica. You can see what Damia did to Erica too. You understand? If she's not careful, she has started jumping from one man to another now. She should have just been managing DC. Managing. We women, we are not perfect. We are saying we have our own flaws. You understand what I'm saying? We cannot be putting everything on men. That is why when I'm counseling my client, I always deal with the women, not the men. Because a woman, once you are 80, you are gone. A man should be at 80 years old. He will still be producing children. You understand what I'm saying? Once a woman is more than 40, going to 60, you cannot produce again. It's just the grace of God. Like what happened to me. I got pregnant at the age of 50. I never knew I was pregnant. I thought I was undergoing menopause. You understand? That one is miracle. It's just a miracle from God. Amber should have stayed in a marriage. That is my own view. To Amber now. She should have stayed in a marriage.
Amber. I don't want to talk about Amber this morning. We are talking about Erica, Lauren, Delicia.
Let's go to Tamara. Tamara has been a bad person. Tamara was not a good girl. Tamara came from the street. Tamara pretended to be this good girl. No, she was not. You remember what Tamara did to Sarah when he kicked her on her belly? You remember? Did you watch that skit?
Yes, I watched that skit.
He kicked Sarah on her belly. That is how wicked Tamara is. She's not a good person. And now she's with another demonic human being, Shayla. You understand? It's going to get worse. Wayne said he don't want you again. Why not let go of Wayne? Move on with your life. Face your dancing studio. For crying out loud. Fix it and make it global. Than thinking about Wayne. Mean that is somebody that even have husband. You cannot be thinking of your husband. Let alone somebody that was never married to you. He did not engage you. You were just his girlfriend. Huh?
Yeah.
That is, I don't understand. And as for Sheila, then people that are feeling that Anthony will still go for Sheila, they should just cancel that. Because, will I say it here? Is it allowed for me to say? Allegedly.
I don't want to talk about Anthony or Amber.
No, Sheila is still content. No, they are saying it in group. In the chat that Anthony will go back to Sheila. No. Anthony don't want him like this. Anthony can never go back to that same abuse that he was receiving from Sheila. And his real life wife did not like it. He didn't like it. That was why they separated them. If you notice it, he cannot even give her a hug. Anthony cannot give Sheila common hug. He cannot do that again. Let alone of maybe romancing or kissing her. No, that one will not happen again. I have a cousin in Atlanta that know many of these actresses that is in SkitLanta. So I will not want to bring out what she has said to me. I will not say it. I know what is going to happen later. You understand? But I will never say it. I will keep it to myself because I promise her that I will not say it. She know many of them. Sheila, she's worst outside the skit. Like she's in the skit. She's worst outside the skit. Sheila is a liar. She lied that she's the mother of Kai. Sheila did not give birth to Kai.
All right. We're not
Kai
gonna
is
talk
is
about
a
that.
son.
All right. All right.
Kai's business,
That's
Kai's
enough. That's
business
enough.
is damage.
All right. Thank you,
Okay.
Aaron. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. That's it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Well said, dear Aaron. Next person, can you come up now? I'm gonna only have Eklund on air right now as my co-host. Thank you very much.
Sharon, I will send you the link. We are starting our reality show, Big
All right.
Brother
Thank you.
Nigeria,
All
today.
right.
So I will
Thank you.
send you the link so that
Okay.
maybe people might even want to follow you.
All right.
The
Thank
people
you.
that are supporting the classmate, I will send you the link. I'll put it in your email. So they
All
are
right.
starting it
Thank you.
today, Nigeria time, 7 p.m. It's
All
a
right.
big
Thank you.
reality show, Big Brother Nigeria. So it's starting today.
All
Okay,
right.
now
Thank you.
bye.
All right. Bye bye, darling. All right. Give Era a round of applause, everyone.
So yeah, Sharon,
Yes, darling.
Tamara called Wayne,
Mm-hmm.
screaming and yelling and crashing
Mm-hmm.
out. And she's
And
not
that's
even
so
listening to anything that he's saying. She's
mm-hmm.
talking over him, and
Mm-hmm.
she's basically telling him that he's playing in her face. Why is Delicia in in his car? And if he and Delicia has something, Tamara needs to get over it. I'm sorry, I cannot feel sorry for Tamara because she did the same thing with D. She was with the acting pastor, and when Erica invited all of them to the cabin, she fought
Mm-hmm.
with Sarah. You remember that? She kicked Sarah
Yeah.
in her stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she wanted to fight with Erica when she found out about the kiss, and she wanted to fight with Asia. Mm. Tamara, you have a whole situation, and you still want to be in his situation, and you wonder
Mm-hmm.
why. Best Tamara just go back to D because that's where her heart is. She needs to stop making a fuss with Wayne. Wayne almost fired her from the podcast. He almost fired her.
Mm-hmm.
He tell her,
Yes,
since you
yes.
have a problem with the girls, then
Mm-hmm.
best you're no longer working for me. And she said, what? Are you gonna fire me? What do you mean by that? Are you firing me? Tamara needs to go and sit down somewhere.
Oh,
I'm
he's about
sorry.
to fire her.
She thought that's what he was gonna do. I don't know. Tamara needs to go and sit down somewhere. She's doing way too much. Way too much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can understand if she's in her feelings,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't have to call Wayne yelling and all of that. She could have had a conversation and just ask a question. Like, this
So
is
yeah,
crazy.
it is crazy. So they both of them are crashed out right now. So yes, what I tell you,
Yeah, the
two
crash out of
birds,
the
they're
twins.
blocking. She and Shayla become alike now. Shayla
Yes,
train her well. They are both crashing out. They're both delusional. They are both delusional, guys. After after.
100%.
Oh my! I am just I am shocked. I can't believe that
But she's not
after
making any sense because Jarvis is
clearly
coming for a
Shayla
double
and Shayla
date.
is delusional.
Jarvis is coming. So why you still angry at Wayne? You're living your life. You're going on dates. You're on trips to Bahamas. What if Wayne saw her what she posted that she was in Bahamas and he asked her about it and she told him there was another guy? She
Mm-hmm.
would have a problem if Wayne checking her about him, right? You see?
Mm-hmm.
What good for the goose is supposed to be good for the gander. She's doing way too much in my for my liking.
Oh my, this is too much. Isn't Wayne a grown man? Why is Tamara checking a grown
Exactly.
man? That makes no sense
And
to me.
didn't her father tell her to stay away from Wayne? Her father is the
Exactly.
one who made her bring back the G Wagon. Her father is the one
Mhm.
that told her to move out from Wayne's house. Like, I don't get why she's doing all of this. Her father is the one that doesn't want Wayne to give her any more money. So my
Mhm.
girl, go easy. At least you get a package. At least you get money out of it.
Mhm.
Girl, focus on that.
I know. Focus. She have a job. She have her studio. Relax herself. When you
Learn
know
the lesson. Learn the lesson and move on with your life. Tamara is getting, you know what I would have preferred to see? Instead of her crashing out, I would prefer every day she bring Wayne a meal, a vegan meal.
Mhm.
Even if it's order, she order it.
Exactly.
He would have appreciated it. I would have rather if she gave Lauren competition. Arguing with Wayne is not competition, honey. That's not how you keep him.
Mhm.
And that's what Wayne didn't like about her. She was every day she wanted to argue with him about something else.
Yeah,
The man come at his home after his busy schedule. Think he wants to hear about you accusing him about another woman that he's dealing with, that he had his dealings with before you were even in the picture. Come on, girl, get a clue.
I know. My goodness, that is just unbelievable what I'm seeing right now. I can't believe they're making Tamara acting a fool right now. They have that woman acting a fool like Shayla. It's unbelievable, Eklund. I'm
Yes, and Sabrina, you're right. Shayla is toxic right now, so Tamara shouldn't be around Shayla. I
no, she
agree with
shouldn't.
you 100%. I agree with you. Yes. But Sharon,
Mm-hmm.
if these are the skins they're giving us today, I don't think the views are going to be so. No, nobody wants to see that. Who wants to
No,
see that?
I don't even want to see Erica with doing that foolishness
Oh
either.
my God, that is. Erica said that she's playing this storyline because it's a real life story, but I don't
Wait,
feel it
her
now
real
because
life story?
I don't think it's hers. I think it's somebody else story she's telling. That's what she said.
Okay.
But I just feel like they should have used somebody else. They shouldn't have used Erica. Erica is too much of a boss for that. Erica is a millionaire herself.
Yes, but you know what? They're showing us now, even when you have money, you still make
But the
to
thing
make choices.
is, Sharon, Erica is not even desperate for a relationship. That is, she wasn't even looking for a relationship. So like that just not making sense to me. And the same Erica that was lashing DC with a bottle of water is going to take a disrespect from a so-called seven-figure earner. That is the same Erica that was with Wayne. Excuse me, Country. So has Erica fallen? No, I
Mm,
can't. I can't entertain it. Every time I see this skit, I'm like triggered because I'm like, why are they showing these women, showing us black women, African American women who are bosses,
mm-hmm.
stooping down to the level of men that should be their servants? I am confused. The guy judges Erica from head to toe. He doesn't respect Erica as the businesswoman she is. He shamed Erica about her not finishing college and felt like
Mm-hmm.
it was his responsibility to enroll her in Harvard. Who does that?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and
Who does that?
he said he get her into our in our
Yes, he
in our
did. And that's crazy to me. Erica is a multi-millionaire and she has her own businesses. Like, really? Well, Erica was wrong. Erica was wrong to even get involved with her clients. She should have left him as a client. This is crazy. Like,
exactly.
how
Well
many red
said.
flags? After all what she went through with Lawrence, she's putting herself with somebody lower than Lawrence. Not even Lawrence was talking to Erica like that. Lawrence used to speak life into Erica. My problem with Lawrence is that he wanted to put Nina in front of Erica, and that was a problem for
Mm-hmm.
me. DC keeps writing these storylines, and I'm so annoyed.
Who
Like
is writing the storyline? DC?
DC and Erica, they write their own storylines. It's crazy to me because
I just
from
don't see the storyline with Rosie.
with Rosie, which is
I
very
tried to get
this
into it, but I just can't
it's
do it. The
triggering.
reason why I
It's
watched it
annoying.
with D
Don't
and
waste your time. It's
Erica is,
annoying.
yeah, it is annoying.
It's all over the place
Mm-hmm.
because Rosie is so adamant on that 40,000 that DC gave Erica for their daughter. That girl, get it out, let it go. You're not his wife. That is his money that he gave to Erica for their child. Why you want to take that? That is Jada's money.
I
And Jada is
know
a
that
millionaire.
woman is something
You know
else.
Jada is a millionaire, right? Jada is a
Yeah,
millionaire
yeah.
because her grandmother gave her the millions
Mm-hmm.
as her graduation gift
And
and
the
told her
mother
not
tell
to
her,
tell
the
your
grandmother
mom,
tell her not to tell her mom.
not to tell your mom, don't tell your dad, keep it to yourself. So yeah, and
Yeah,
Jada is not one to talk. So she's a millionaire as well. So
exactly.
come on. We don't need that. Like I want to see some evolution. I need to see some storylines moving up, showing boss moves. Like stop
Exactly.
knocking people down as they go up. That is not real life like that. I get it that sometimes the rug can be pulled from under you. You learn that lesson and you move on. Erica was just acting in LA. So they brought her back to Atlanta for what? To be shamed to go through DV by a man that's beneath her.
Mm-hmm.
I need Erica to call D to give Al a birthday party, and they need to just birthday party that entire storyline because that storyline, I don't get it.
You're
Although
right.
I would like to see who his mother is, who they're going to use to play
Mm-hmm.
as his mother, and how uppity is his mom. But he's a mama's boy though. But you know what I
Mm-hmm.
got from him last night when he was speaking to his mother? He's a geek.
Yeah, Juanita says Wayne ain't shish. Hi there, is it Juanita? And then we have Leticia said Tamara input into the podcast is irrelevant. Um,
100%.
uh,
Leticia.
Tamara
She
needs to
doesn't need
leave
to be in the
all the
podcast.
drugs alone. She's totally right. And
Oh, and
Tina said,
Sharon,
yes,
Sharon, can I kill this narrative? This is the narrative. The narrative is that the podcast was Tamara's idea. That is false. That is
okay.
not true. Shayla and Delicia used to be joking around about having a podcast when
Mm-hmm.
Delicia was living by Shayla. And the
Mm-hmm.
day they decided to do the podcast, Tamara was there. So
Mm-hmm.
Shayla told Tamara to come on board because she knew that she could get the money from Wayne to start the
Mm-hmm.
podcast. It was never Tamara's idea. It was Delicia and Shayla's. Sometimes I feel like the writers forget their own writing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you get that from them at times?
Yeah, I always
One
do.
minute,
That's why
one minute,
that is
Iman
why
buys the house. Next minute, it's rented out. Like, yo, get.
I said I love Bethany's storyline because with Bethany's storyline, she's always remembering what she did in all her.
Yes,
It's always
yes,
on point. There is no nonsense in Bethany's storyline. It
one
always.
hundred percent.
So that is why I loved it. A lot of people come at me because I said I love because they're consistent. They know what
I
they're
love it.
saying. They
I
don't
follow it to
change
the
what they're
T.
saying.
Yes,
I love that. And then
and
no
I love
mystery,
this for
no
Larry though.
company.
You know what I love for Larry?
Mm-hmm.
That Shara's ex is back, and I
Yes,
can't wait for Larry to find
to
out.
find out.
So
I can't
he
wait
will
for
feel
it.
stupid. He will feel stupid for putting Shara in front of Bethany in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Bethany have her ways, but since Shara moved into Atlanta, it's been mm, she hasn't been nice to Bethany. I don't know why nobody's saying that. I think you know what I believe? Our dislike for Bethany was the racism thing when she was
Yeah,
working in the New Burgers building and how she
exactly.
treated Chase. 100%. But you need to change your mindset and put wrong when wrong is wrong and right is right.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of Bethany, but how Lynette treated her, triggered her, pushed her, dragged her when she was in Montana was uncalled for. Bethany came with her good behavior. Bethany was Bethany that liked to scream behind people. She was so calm in Montana. The first thing Lynette did was let the son scare Bethany in the car. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Right? The next thing she did, she had a problem with everything. Bethany doesn't want to share it. She's
Yeah.
emotional. She doesn't want to share it. You trouble her. You push her. When she finally shares it about her miscarriage, oh, she
Mm-hmm.
should have controlled her emotions before coming here. Really? You're the one who asked her to share it, and she didn't even want to share it in the first place. Then you put your hands on her, and you want to play victim. about she criticizing your where you're from. That's not how it started. You have been She literally bullied Bethany when Bethany was in Montana. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why nobody else is seeing this. She bullied her, and we have been watching Bethany's skits. You understand? Bethany
Yeah.
could have answered her. Bethany could have yelled at her. Bethany didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
But obviously, when it's enough, is enough, and she said what she said, and you put your hands on her, you'd expect her to defend herself. And she
Yeah.
still didn't want to press charges. Her father pressed the charges.
Yeah.
You
A
get
lot
me?
of people,
And they,
yeah, you're right.
and
You're totally right.
for
You are
Larry being her
absolutely right.
husband to tell her that she deserved what Lena did to her. Come on, man. Come on.
Okay, hold on. Let me take some comments here, my darling. So the phrase that says, if Bethany was a black woman, more people would have backed her when it comes to Larry behavior. Exactly, D. Exactly. They would have backed her because I am here telling them that's a really good storyline to cover. I love
Yes.
it, but I don't like her racism. Auntie Riri, I put the link in the chat. If you want to come up, you can for a few minutes. It will cause, just for a few more, not 10 or 15 more minutes, if you're up to it. And Bethany, I don't like the racist part of her, right? But Larry is treating his exes them better than her. She's doing this surgery for her husband. She wants her husband to look at her how he looks at his baby mother and his ex-wife. But the problem is that Bethany has to also understand she also have to take accountability for what she's doing. She's always calling his dear daughter, her stepdaughter, out of her name. She is always confrontational, but what she needs to do is relax. But if he, I'm not with her doing what she's not supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? I am not for what she is doing. But at the end of the day, I need to see what you call it there, Bethany.
You're muted though. Sharon, you're muted.
Yeah, hello, yeah, yeah. So, well, sorry, I didn't realize that the stupid mouse clicked the mute. So what Bethany Larry needs to do, and Bethany needs to take accountability for her action. Larry needs to take accountability for what he did. Him buying Shara television, he didn't want Bethany to know. He bought Shara a couch. He didn't want Bethany to know. He bought Shara, he is what you call in there,
Correct.
co-signing for at least for Shara. Husband, don't do that. That is just not right. That is not right. You can't be doing stuff like that. You know what I
Exactly. And
mean?
that's what
And
that
then
annoys me about Larry. And that's why
he
I want him to find out about Jer is back. I want him to
exactly.
get that lash. He's going to
Yeah.
feel like a fool.
Exactly. And Dee is absolutely right. If Bethany was a black woman, Larry, people, even in the chat, if Bethany has been done, Bethany has done wrong, but Larry is always up in his ex-wife and baby mama and things in school. Exactly. And if Bethany was black, as Dee says, everybody would have be on Larry's case. But because of the behavior of what Bethany is doing, but they have to look at it too. Yes, we don't like the racist part, but what her husband done does trigger that woman. And that is why Bethany is the way she is, because she's fighting and she's telling him, says, you're doing this, and he's not seeing it because he wants to go back and sleep with Lynette and he wants to sleep back with Sharas. And that's why I tell you guys
Exactly.
this. When I saw the guy at the place last night when we did that review yesterday evening, I was so happy. And I said, I can't wait for Larry to find out. I know you're saying it. I can't wait for him to find out, Eklund, because I think he went for that divorce. Yes, they're gonna say it's because she called Brooke out on her name. Larry,
Yeah,
do not. You know what? When he sees that Shara is with the man that he divorced her for, he will stop that divorce proceeding. So I will just say
it
this, and
looks it
this
looks
one.
like Bethany is going to file before Larry though. He's going to get served before he serves her.
Okay. So
It
she's
looks
gonna
like that's going to happen. Yeah.
she decided to divorce him after all. Why? Because I didn't see a skit with that.
Because Charlotte planted it in her head, and she
Mm-hmm.
she spoke against it. But when she called Larry last night asking him when he's coming, and she asked him if he could stay with her for 10 days during her recovery, he turned her down. He told
Okay.
her he wanted to spend time with Brooke. But
Mm-hmm.
she told him he can bring Brooke and Destiny, which is true. He can bring Brooke and Destiny to Miami.
Mm-hmm.
He can. And if it was Shara or Lynette, he would do it. I don't care
Yeah.
what nobody say. Larry hasn't been a good husband
No, he hasn't
to
been a good
Bethany.
husband. You're absolutely right. Larry
In the
has dropped the
beginning,
ball.
when they featured him in the skits in the beginning, he was a good husband.
Yeah.
But since
And as
Shara came,
soon as Shara came on
mm,
the scene, no, it dropped.
yes, he wants Shara and he wants Lynette. He wants both of them.
Yeah, he does. He wants both of them, which is not acceptable. Um,
Exactly.
Larry
He
is
should be
the world
defending his
going
wife.
husband.
He's supposed to check her when she's wrong, but he should
Yes.
defend her. He should defend her. He doesn't defend her. He stays
And
there and he watches them antagonize her and call her all kind of names. Yes, Bethany have her ways.
yeah,
100%. But tell everybody they're wrong.
yeah,
Shari,
it's
you're wrong.
true.
Bethany, you're wrong.
Can
Lynette,
I
you're wrong.
explain
Fine.
something, Eklund? Yes.
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is this. It is wrong that Larry is not in Miami with her right now. She's having a major surgery, and Larry has dropped the ball. Once again, he
No,
chooses
he's
wrong.
coming, He's coming. He's coming. He's just not staying for the days that she asked him to stay with her. They told her that she has about 8 to 10 days
Mm-hmm.
to recover directly after
Mm-hmm.
the surgery before she can travel.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was asking him, like, if they should change their accommodations, like if they could get an Airbnb, or you understand? And
Mm-hmm.
then he was like, he's not staying, he's not planning to stay there that long. He wants to spend time with Brooke. So she
Mm-hmm.
told him to bring Brooke and Destiny because it's holidays.
Yeah,
Bring
he could do
them.
that. Yeah, he could
Of
do that.
course.
You know what? I'm
She
gonna
just wants her
watch it
husband
more.
support.
Okay, I'm gonna watch Bethany and Larry some more, and then I will speak on
Yes.
it. Because what I'm seeing, I'm not liking. As a husband, he should do what he
Yes.
can for her, but I understand that because of her action too,
Of
she
course.
pushes
Yeah.
him out.
Bethany is
So
Bethany.
we
Oh.
have to call
Mm.
a spade there too, right?
100%. I don't like
Yeah.
Bethany. I don't like her character, but I still
Mm-hmm.
don't support how Larry treats her. As
As
a
a
wife,
husband.
as I'm
Mm-hmm.
married as well, I wouldn't want my husband to treat me like that.
No, I
I
wouldn't
can't.
want it. No woman if married to a husband would put up with him
Exactly.
having the ex-wife and the girlfriend back
Right?
home. That's just a no-no in my book. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And
Yeah.
having children disrespect her. Look at when Stevie came, he had her disrespecting Bethany. Come on.
All
Come
right.
on.
Mm-hmm.
And had Destiny disrespecting Bethany. And Brooke disrespects Bethany.
Can I?
I don't
Yeah,
like
let
how
me read some.
Bethany has been talking to Brooke. I don't like it. You
Yeah,
understand? But they need to
I'm gonna
understand that
read some
she,
comments.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna read some comment. Thank you for that. Well said, dear Eklund. So he says, Bethany has done wrong, but Larry is always up in his ex-wife and baby mama and things at school. Well said. Idea Auntie Riri. I think Auntie Riri gone now. And then Eros says, Leticia, I was also told that Denisha and Lynette are sister in real life. Same with Dave, Nina, is the real daughter in real life. Same with his mom and sister, real mom. Yeah. Yes, I'm aware of that.
Sharon, without tripping you, a new
Mhm.
skit just dropped when checking Delicia for posting his Rolls Royce on her IG.
Okay, that's
So
good.
I'm going to watch it.
All right, go ahead. Thank
Yeah.
you. And then EP says, but I think Larry do things for Shara or Lynette because he wants them. I think Larry have a good heart and Bethany knows that about him going in. Larry ain't divorcing Bethany for Shara. Okay. What I'm saying is this. I know that he's fed up AP, but Larry can actually Larry have done a lot of foul things that he's not supposed to do. And yes, he likes to do things for Shara, but come on, he's not a single man doing something for his ex-wife. He's a married man, and he's not doing the right thing by his wife. Yes, she caused issue. Yes, but at the same time, do not take your exes or your exes on no vacation and then have the children lie about it. Don't be buying your exes stuff and don't tell your wife about say, you know what? I'm gonna get Shara a TV because you know that I want her TV not working. I'm getting her a new TV because you know what I mean. He can't go like that. Okay. Lynette, Shara needs a co-signer. I'm gonna co-sign for her because she needs to move into a better neighborhood with her daughter, and I'm all for that. Let your wife know what you're doing. It's not like say you're asking her permission, but at least let her know says I am doing this, right? And then our next thing Tina says here, let me see what else. 9 times out of 10, Bethany start everything with people and expect Larry to just defend her all the time. Well, I wouldn't want Larry to defend her. When she's wrong, she's wrong. We're gonna call a spade a spade. And yes, when she's wrong, she's wrong. But when Larry's wrong, we have to also say Larry is wrong, right? And then Twyla says, we know Larry is wrong, but when we first started watching Larry, it was all about his wife Bethany ruining that. He is not in love with Bethany, so he's not gonna act like he is. All right. Well said, dear Toila. I guess he's not in love with her anymore because when he was on those vacations, he wants to sleep with Lynette and he also wants to sleep with Shar. Just call a spade there also. And then Alani says, watch when Wayne check Delicia for posting in his Royce. Yes. All right. I will do another skit on that one. And then Evelyn, go and watch it so she'll come back and tell us what it's all about. And if you aren't in love with a person anymore, it is what it is. There is no buts. Shara doesn't want him no matter what he pays. LOL. Exactly. I think that it well said, dear Tyler. I think Larry is doing all of this because he think he has a chance with his ex-wife. That's my humble opinion. Thank you for your opinion. Well said there. And I think somebody else said something here. Hold on. Leticia says, Tamara, please bounce. Wayne's not with you. What he does with his possession is his business, not yours. Lauren is ready to set Tamara and Shayla straight. Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see that. I know that Eklund gone to watch that, so I'll wait till she comes back. And let's see here. And Tina is saying, please hit the like button. Please hit the like button, guys. I do not know how much we have to right now. And let's see. Twyla says, if you aren't in love with somebody, yeah, we read that already. Sabrina says, that's plain horrible. That's why I don't watch Bethany skit. All right. Thank you, dear Sabrina. And Twyla says, Larry wants to sleep with anyone who will sleep with him, should have to stay single, like Pernell says. Exactly. LOL. You're absolutely right. And his brother is absolutely right. Yeah, he's absolutely right. And he could have just take the girls there to be there to support um, Bethany in her times of need. And then after she get better, if that's what he wants to do, go forward with the divorce, he should definitely go forward with the divorce. Right? So Shayla, what you call it there? Shayla, love Misery Love Company, and Shayla and Tamara is all into that. And They have another skit. Shara asks Larry if he's gonna stay with Bethany. My goodness. Eklin, are you back now? Are you still watching it?
Yes, I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. I'm
Okay,
there.
so what happened? So what happened?
Wayne told Delicia if she want to post something, post about she and Iman. If she wants to expose something, she shouldn't be. Lauren wasn't even aware that Delicia took out that picture though. I believe she took
That,
out that picture and Lauren went inside.
that was wrong of Delicia to do. So it looks like Lauren is okay. I haven't watched it yet. So it looks like what you're telling me. Delicia is trying to analyze two birds with one stone.
But that's what I said. I said I'm wait. You didn't see my comment. I said I'm watching to
Mhm.
see Delicia snake Lauren like she's doing Shayla.
But she's doing that
Remember,
also to Bear at the same time.
yes, because
Because
remember,
Delicia is not
remember
showing no
when
compassion.
Delicia came in the skits, Wayne was after her.
Mm-hmm.
And because she listened to what Shayla was saying, she didn't take Wayne's offer. And then when
Didn't
she
they?
saw how Wayne was treating Tamara, she was upset with Shayla and told her, like, you've made me fumble the bag. You told
Mm-hmm.
me all these things, bad things about him, and look at all what he's doing for Tamara.
Mm-hmm.
So trust me, Delicia is ready to plant herself with Wayne. That's what's
Mm-hmm.
happening. That's what's happening.
Okay. Do
Mm.
you believe Wayne should tell them to bring his truck back? His Rolls Royce back? Do you
No,
believe
for what? There's no reason for it. Wayne said he's not even studying that, you know. Wayne said he would have preferred if Delicia told him that he was going to she was posting a picture. So he'd be prepared for if anybody call him, if Tamara call him, because he said Tamara call him hot. And he doesn't have time for this. He doesn't have time for this. He doesn't really care. You should know that. Wayne doesn't care. Wayne just would have preferred if he was prepared for the call. You understand? He likes to be on top.
Mm,
He likes to be ahead of the game. Yeah, that's what it is.
mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys
But
got it here.
Tamara moving sloppy.
So everybody's checking everybody today, it looks like. Everybody, everybody's getting checked today, it looks like.
That wasn't even anything. That wasn't anything. Ugh. I wouldn't even have made a fuss. Tamara just insecure. You know, she doesn't want to accept the fact that she messed up her relationship with Wayne. So she's looking for all kind of reasons to blame it on Wayne. If you notice that she convinced herself and Sheila convinced her that Lauren and Wayne were messing around all the time, she was with Wayne.
Mm,
She doesn't want to accept the fact that she messed it up with Wayne. But if
okay.
the man is paying you all that money, you know, and you know he's a vegan, and you went to Amber's grand opening or reopening of the restaurant, and the first thing
Mm,
Wayne said was there was no food for him. So the man is always talking about food. Every time you see Wayne, he's eating fruits or eating spinach from a bag. Your
mm.
mind not telling you to cook something
Cook
for
for
him?
it. Yeah, she needs to cook for it, but she's
And it's
not
not
doing
like
that.
she doesn't know how to cook.
Mm,
She literally told Amber the reason why she didn't cook for Wayne is because she cooked for when she was with D. You see why I'm telling you? She took her baggage from her relationship with D and she brought it to Wayne. That's what she
why she
did.
failed. This is
She
why
cooked
she
for D
fails.
and D still put the streets in front of her, so she didn't want to go through that again.
Mm,
Make it make sense. Wayne treated you like a queen, my girl. All you had to do was cook for the man. You didn't have to cook every day, but one meal he would have appreciated it.
yeah. But after
See
them,
how
all of
fast
that.
Lauren did that. Lauren went on YouTube. Mm,
Okay, so D says Wayne was upset. He said, why didn't she post her pics with Iman? Exactly. That plain horrible. That's why I don't watch Bethany skit. All right. All right. Thank you, Eklin. Thank you for being here with me. I'm going to
you're
go.
welcome.
I'm gonna go cook some dinner. You are a great co-host. Thank you very much. Let's give Eklin a round of applause.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, my darling. Bye, everyone. Please hit the like button. Please like, share, subscribe,
Bye.
and we'll catch you guys in the next upload. Bye for now, guys. Happy Sunday.